I see 3 hands. My boss is in the room. I need more hands. Okay, well, this is just to recover, to overview what we didn't get to see in person and talk about what we can do for your family. So, of course, Lake County, all of you really drove in today, or this weekend, except I think we have, who's from Baltimore again? There she is. So she flew, I assume, right? But everyone obviously coming to this area, we're so centrally located, and we have 3 airports that are very easily accessible to Lake County, with General Mitchell Airport in Milwaukee, of course O'Hare Airport, and then Midway Airport. So it's easy to get to, and of course we're centrally between Chicago and Milwaukee too, so if you have some family members coming from both of those areas, you can tie in easy transportation to get here. And some of our hotels, actually, including this hotel, is only 14 miles from O'Hare Airport. So it's very close by if you are flying into the airport. Tim, how much is it for, I'm putting you on the spot, for airport transportation to get to your hotel here?
A cab is about $30.
Okay.
And the shuttle, I believe, comes up here, is $17 or $18.
Yeah, and the $30 is probably a flat rate, isn't it? So
Correct.
It's a family coming in together, yeah. So it's very reasonable to get here. And then, of course, the Metro train station is well, there's one in Deerfield, but we have them all over, and the Hyatt will provide transportation along with many of our other hotels to bring your guests to Metro train stations and they can get downtown Chicago. Weekends, it's $5 per person to do unlimited Metro train rides. So if you have family members or the ones that want to get out and party to go downtown, you can definitely have them do that for only a $5 fee, and it's close enough to get them back and forth from the hotel. And everyone met Jason and Crystal yesterday from Six Flags Great America, so they gave you a lot of the highlights. But just to recap what they have at the theme park, of course, 13 roller coasters. They have the new Buccaneer Battle ride, so we're very excited about that. We can actually squirt people that are walking by, and fun. It should be interesting. Over 35 kid rides, which is a huge number for any theme park. And then they talked a lot about yesterday the family picnic pavilion that they have on site there too. Of course, shows, discount group tickets. We don't know what they'll be for future years, but last year they were around $24, I believe, per person for group tickets. So it's a great savings for everyone if you're getting 20 or more tickets. And then, of course, that includes your water park entry to Hurricane Harbor too. And for more family fun, we are going to visit Lamb's Farm after this morning. But in the summertime, they have great outdoor activities. There's the farmyard, a petting zoo. There's a train ride that goes around the lake. They have mini golf, all kinds of different attractions there, a carousel ride. So, and they can do picnics there too. So if you want to plan something under the pavilion, it's a great location for the family to spend the day or half the day at. Temple Lipizzans. Teresa, this was one of our questions yesterday. I think Shea, I did guess this one, didn't you, Shea?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a great summer performance too, that you can go and actually watch the Temple Lipizzan Stallions perform. It's an outdoor arena. They do have an indoor backup, so if the weather's bad, your family can be inside to watch them in the stadium too, which is nice. And then Ringside and People's Choice are both fun centers, so this is good for all different ages. They have arcades and mini golf and laser tag and a lot of fun activities like that. Ringside is actually in Gurney Mills Mall, and then People's Choice is actually in Waukegan. And so more family fun. The Chicago Botanic Garden, we didn't get a chance to add this in our itinerary, but it's a beautiful facility. They have 23 gardens, and they have tram rides. So you can actually get on the bus. You're not walking around the whole garden, but they'll take you around the tram. They can do boxed lunch meals for you. They can customize anything for your family, so make it really nice and relaxing. They have a lot of different picnic and pavilion areas too that you can rent out as well. But most especially for young kids and men, it seems. They have a model railroad garden that's very, very popular. It's amazing. It's really nice. So it's a good thing for kids to see. And Richardson Corn Maze, they have four corn mazes, including the world's largest corn maze, which is pretty amazing. And they have other activities too, the giant slide, campfires, pedal carts, a lot of fun things to do. And they can do your family picnic there as well. And then Volo Auto Museum, we talked about this one yesterday a little bit as well on the bus. There's something for everybody at Volo, because you have your antique cars, your collectible cars, your famous movie cars, but there's also the huge antique centers. There's a diner there, and there's also a military zone that's a combat zone that's an interactive military exhibit that has a lot of weaponry, a lot of collectibles from different war eras. So it's a very interesting place. And then Libertyville Sports Complex, if anyone wants to do any kind of physical activity bonding in your family. They have a rock climbing wall, soccer, basketball, everything you can wish for there, right in Libertyville. And we actually work with some Wisconsin attractions too. So just over the border, Apple Holler is a great place for families. We actually met with Edith for lunch there a couple weeks ago, and what a great restaurant they have on site there. It's really, really nice. And in the summertime, well, all year they're open actually, but in the summertime they have the kids corral, they have farm animals you can feed and pet. There's all kinds of activities for children up front. There's climbing zoos, maze, all kinds of things to play with the children. Of course they have apple picking, they have a large picnic area on site too. But the restaurant was very impressive. They do have a dinner theater package too there, which we weren't aware of till recently, but it's, if you wanted to bring the family, you can rent out the whole restaurant and do a dinner theater for very reasonable there. And then the Renaissance Fair is just open in the summertime, July through September, weekends only. But of course, this is a very popular fair that moves all over the United States, and great experience for families and everybody to go visit. And then Harley-Davidson actually just opened a museum in Milwaukee last year. This is the only Harley-Davidson museum in the world, and it will be the only one forever. So you're this close to it, and it's such an amazing experience. We got to visit it recently, and we were very impressed. They have the museum, they have a cafe there, which is a casual dining, and then there's more of an upscale restaurant, which we couldn't believe how delicious that was. It was wonderful. So it's very nice for even non-motorcycle riders. It's very, very unique facility. And in today's economy, of course, free is very important to all of us. So we wanted to just do a list, and this, of course, will change based on when you're coming in. But we can always guide you with some ideas of what to do for free in the area. Illinois Beach State Park, of course, you can go visit Illinois Beach without any fees at all and walk around the 6 miles of shoreline. Chain of lakes, excuse me, this is the same type of outdoor, we have lots of lakes there, trails, picnicking, they do horseback riding. North Point Marina, this is in Waukegan, am I right, Maureen? No. Winter Harbor, thank you. They have the largest contained marina on the mainland in the U.S., so it's very, very large. There's a playground, beaches, hiking again there too. Greenbelt Cultural Center in North Chicago. There's, of course, a lot of outdoor activities to do there too. They have summer concerts. They don't have them listed yet for this year or for future years, but you can check back and we can let you know what they have for summer weekend plans. Bolo Bog State Park, they offer a 1-hour tour of their ecosystem there too. Just all nice outdoor stuff. Marytown is a National Catholic Shrine. They do group tours there, all free. Chicago Botanic Gardens, there's a parking fee to go, but for many of these events, they offer complimentary carillon concerts and summer concerts in the evenings too. And I think the parking fee is maybe only $10 a car. $10, $15? Okay, going up.
Going up, $15.
$15 car, but you can, that's for everybody in the car, yeah. Long Grove Historic Village, of course, we were there yesterday. Who was it, Dorothy, that got some great shoes? Yes. We all want to go back and